I thought I was doing this for a friend. These are the words of Sarah Martins on a blogger's live video. She tried to cry on her own live platform. And when she realized that people did not buy into these crocodile tears, she decided to look for another support, like a shoulder. She went on this blogger's platform to say that she will no longer involve herself in anything that has to do with her friend, Judy Austin. Sarah Martins is known as the devil's advocate, and the devil is Judy Austin. She is an advocate, but now she is now wearing the shoes of regrets, saying that she never knew that Judy Austin is as bad as this. Why? Because all through this, Judy never called or made any video towards online dragging and all of that. Judy didn't care. Judy was all over Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. That's the center, the seat of power of Nigeria. Gallivanting here and there, trying to connect to some politicians. Maybe they can grab one or two things. And Edochie is also pressing, for his own cake. He's trying to get something. Maybe by so doing, he'll be able to impress his father that he's a man that can make it regardless of what has happened. Or maybe this would make, May, ex-wife, jealous. Well, back to Sarah Martins. Sarah Martins is a woman who is so loud-mouthed. And when I say loud-mouthed, I mean her mouth is really loud and wide. Like literally wide. You see how she cried, opened her mouth, and people like, wow. So if you can shape your body, why didn't you shape your mouth? You should have shaped your mouth when people cautioned you. When you came on this same blogger's page on his live to berate and accuse and insult me. Someone you never had business with, someone you never met, she's not even your associate, she's not even your colleague in anything. You started talking about how she and a stand-up comedian and his wife went to the UK, and the story is that a married man was part of the trip, and she was the one that was doing May in the UK. Well, you didn't end at that. You went further to say that she's a bad woman, she does not care for Edochie, and that your friend Judy Austin cares more. That is why he decided to marry her. There is nothing that you didn't say. You said so much things. In fact, you even went to the hurtful part by saying that the arrows fired by May spiritually using diabolic means towards Edochie for leaving her is what returned back to both of your son, Kambilichuku, that passed away. Why didn't you rearrange or do surgery to that your wide lips at that time? Okay, when you came out crying your crocodile tears, you wanted people to pity, you wanted people to have that empathy for you. You wanted some kind of shoulder to rest your head on. Rita Edochie, the hunt of Edochie, came out to list all what you have said. If you are really a woman with contrite heart, you would have said, I'm so sorry, Madam Rita, it is true. I said all of those things out of ignorance. I said some of these things never knowing that it could result into people or someone accusing me or linking me up with, this threat to life and me having agent, someone that I'm paying money to go and hurt people and all of that. You should, if you were really a woman that you call yourself sweet soul, you should have Auntie or Mommy Rita or Auntie Rita or whatever you call yourselves. Say, I'm sorry. She's someone who is a senior in your colleague. She's a veteran actress. Those are the people who started the industry. You'd have said, I'm sorry. It is true. Or say something neutral if you don't want to offend nobody. But you came out lashing at her. You showed how rude you are. And when we connected what you wrote and the kind of spirit, the kind of what the Sandra, the agent that you sent to go and commit, the smoke screen that you sent to go on May's page and Daniel Edochie's page to go and threaten them with RIP, to go and threaten them with terrible things. We realize that the spirit that flows between you and this agent of yours is the same. And we connected it to Judy Austin, that you people are the same. That is the truth, and that's the reality of it. So your crocodile tears at this time is of no use. You are coming out to kind of, you know, tell us that you are going to expose all, that we should get ready. You are going to expose Judy Austin, and Judy Austin is now fidgeting because she knows that whatever comes out of your mouth is bombshell. Both of you know each other. You've done a lot of things together. You yourself, you have nothing to lose. You have no husband, so there's somebody that's going to caution you. You're living by yourself, seeking for men that you can rip off through your spiritual kayamata, diabolic kayamata, and some that you have given to Judy Austin. But you realize that Judy Austin went extra steps. She didn't just stop at this kayamata of the thing. She went into homes and huts and into caves of some diabolic men to seek for power. Why? Not because she's really interested in Judy Edochie. Judy Edochie is a small fry compared to what she wants. She needs to connect to politicians, and she cannot get there by acting village woman and all of those nonsense roles that they give to her. She needed someone to connect. This is a woman who, to her, she looks beautiful. She used to be slim, and to her, she looks like, oh, this is what people want, fooling herself. And now she has bloated up, become bigger. Of course, she has children here, and this. Also, it affects the body sometimes of some women, and she still needs to achieve her aim, her purpose. That's why she connected to Judy Edochie. Now, Judy Edochie, I said this before, and people are like, why are you guys making up stories? I said, this is the journey of this woman. There are two things. One, she needed to connect to some big boys, guys that have acquired money one way or the other, either legit or not through legitimate means. She needed to connect with them, but because those ones have ostracized, cut off, call off the friendship between Judy Edochie, they are no longer calling him for parties, they are no longer giving him endorsement. So she couldn't penetrate that circle anymore. The next thing she did is to say, okay, let's go to the first plan, which is the most important plan. Let us connect to politicians. That is why she started giving Judy Edochie these false promises and encouraging him, even though Judy Edochie, like, let's just plant this grade of politics in this dude, and let's see if he'll be able to push towards it foolishly for us to achieve our own aim. And that is exactly the role that Judy Edochie is playing. Judy Edochie moved to Abuja. I said before, I say this man is pushing for this, is going to go to Abuja. Judy Austin is going to go there. There's going to be a battle of interest. Judy Edochie will be kind of wanting to connect, wanting to take all of the glory, wanting to shine, wanting to do all of these things. And Judy Austin, working behind the scene, will start getting upset and angry like, man, I need to be on all pictures. I need to be where videos are taken. I need to connect to these people using my kayamata and all my abilities or whatever it is that I have. Is there a way I can seduce any of these men? And once she gets what she wants, Judy Edochie will be dumped. Something will come up. She will end up the marriage, their so-called marriage. Everything will end. So this is what it is. As for Sarah Martins, you have not learned your lessons. You are still to learn more, because when I look at the vibe on social media, when I look at comments, nobody is ready to path away with their forgiveness. No one wants to part away with their forgiveness and empathy on you. They say, no, you must go through it and learn from it. It's as simple as ABC. They say, you must go through it, that this issue is like waste trader. Let it capture your lips, package it. So next time, you will not talk anyhow. Since you sell waste trainer, that you say you use it to capture people's, tummy, to make it look figure, S. Whereas you are figure Z through your surgery. What are your thoughts about this one? This is a new move. She's trying to say she's going to reveal more. She's going to deliver to us things that we don't know. Our fingers are crossed. We want to know. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update. And if you want to encourage us to do more, tap the thanks button. See you in the next update.